This is a password-based electronic lock. It is mainly used to activate loads by putting passwords. That is a 4-digit password. As you can see here, we have a password 8521. So when I press in sequence 8521, basically the load should get activated. Now what we have used in this circuit is capacitors and a MOSFET in a switch mode, that is in a cutoff and saturation region. So what happens here is when I push the buttons in a sequence, the capacitors get charged to half the value of the power supply. So when the first button is pressed, the power supply being 9 volt, the first capacitor gets charged up to voltage of 4.5 to 5 volts. Similarly, when the second button is pressed, the charge of the first capacitor is transferred to the second, and it is charged to about 4 volts to 3 volts. Similarly, when the third switch is pressed, again due to the charge of the second capacitor, the third capacitor gets charged to a voltage of 2 volts. And similarly, when the fourth capacitor button is pressed, the capacitor is charged to about 1 to 2 volts. This voltage is then given to the gate of the MOSFET, which allows the flow of current from the drain to source, and thus activating thus a current flows through the coil of the relay. As current flows to the coil of the relay, the electromagnetic switch inside the relay gets activated and the load gets activated. So this is the circuit, and when I press any other combination or any other switch, the circuit gets reset like this. This is the soldering. As you can see, this is the circuit.